Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am the Rented Fairy, and today we're just going to be talking about loneliness. So, I'm an only child. I am quite accustomed to feeling lonely, and as summer's coming up, and I hear more people outside like getting drinks and having fun with their friends. It kind of like really hones in on my loneliness for me. I Not to say like I've gotten used to it, but I've become accustomed, which is kind of like the same thing. But I've become accustomed to it, but I'm not really like used to it, I guess, to the feeling of like being lonely. And I feel like I am trying to make more friends, but it's really hard to feel like I can find people who I feel like I actually like connect with on like a deep level. And I'm not sure if I'm just not giving my friendships like enough time to get to that point, or if I'm really just not connecting with people. And I know there's like no such thing as like wasting time, I guess, trying to get to know people, but I feel like all my like friends who are like our friends from like my past, or like that I haven't made recently, I feel like they're kind of stuck or still remember the person that I used to be and are familiar with that person. And that person was not really fully realized. Like, that was a person who wasn't in therapy, wasn't medicated, wasn't doing the things that I'm doing now. And I feel like we're just not connecting on a lot of the things. And I'm really an adaptable person, I would say. Like, I will change or like hide certain parts of myself in order to like make me seem presentable or more accepted with somebody, which is a terrible thing to do, or else I'll just get quiet and then not say anything at all. But I'm really trying to stop doing that, and I'm trying to just be me no matter where I go or what I do. And it's just hard, and it makes me feel like there's something like clinically, I mean, yeah, I have depression, but it makes me feel like there's something additionally wrong with me, because I just feel like, I don't know, I want to be hot. Like, I don't feel hot. Like, right now I look like a clown. I had too much blush today. My foundation is not matching. It's so orange. I need it. Didn't blend to the neck. But I like to look cute and like wear cute stuff and put makeup on. And yeah, my hair's kind of, we're gonna talk about hair. The hair is kind of a mess and right now, but I like to like go out and have drinks and look cute and like go to DJ sets and just random stuff. And I feel like a lot of my friends, like, I had like three friends. We'll be serious, guys. The three friends that I had, like, one of them had a kid and was very like predominantly religious, and like they lived in a place that was very to the right, like very much just like Trump supporters essentially. Every time I like went to go visit her, it was just like a lot of like Trump supporter signs and a lot of that in that area. And like, this person was also black, and I try to like connect with them and be like, I don't really fuck with the police and all this other stuff. And she was like, well, I never really had that experience. And I was like, okay, well, that's valid, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like it's just really hard for me because I feel like people don't understand the same experiences, and I already feel really othered about a lot of the things in my life already. And I feel like just a lot of my basic human experiences and just having friends, I would like to have some sort of connection. um, and I have joined a book club, but it turned into just like a like dinner club, so we just like go to get something to eat or do like an activity, and it's been really nice. And there are like two black women who I think are really chill, and I really enjoy spending time with them. But I just don't know. I think we're still in like the early stages of our friendship, so I can't really tell where it is or where we're going to go, or like really have like those conversations. And something you should know about me, I like to be deep. Like, I like to have deep conversations. Like, yeah, the fluff is fun, and like knowing your favorite color, sure, whatever. And I'm not trying to be like, you have to tell me everything. But like sometimes I feel like the conversation, I just like not intentionally lead the conversation to be deep. And I'm like, so why do you feel like that? And it's not like therapy speak, but it's kind of just like, I want to know more. Um, and I don't know, maybe it is from therapy, but I just always feel like I've been like that. Like even previously, before I went to therapy, I've been like, let's have a deep conversation about stuff. But we haven't gotten to that point yet, so I can't really be like, you know. But they're really nice. But my other friend who's like from my past, I met them in school, and they have like a lot of anxiety, and I don't know. It's sometimes it just feels like it's hard, and like we're like clashing, like we're missing each other on a lot of things. I feel like I have to feel like I have to be informed because I'm black and I'm queer and I have this hair and I like essentially like I'm doing everything, and I feel like I have to be informed, especially about where I live and being up to date on stuff. And I'm not trying to say everybody needs to be, but I feel like it's important to know about things. And this person, like, they don't want to go to therapy because they don't feel like it helps. And I feel like I feel different, of course, about that. I feel like it's really kind of affecting our friendship because I feel like this person's kind of like wallowing and I'm not in that place. I've been in that place and I've worked really fucking hard to like not stay in that place, and I can come back to it. I'm not saying I'm perfect all the time. Yes, I'll have depressed days. Yes, there will be maybe days, weeks, or like months where I'll just feel depressed, but I'm trying to like find out different ways that actively work for me that don't leave me there. And I feel like sometimes when I'm hanging out with this friend, I kind of am brought back to that place that I don't want to return to. And it's no fault to them, but I feel like I want more well rounded friendships. And I know people are like, well, I have friend groups and I hang out with this person on this time and all of this stuff. And I don't want that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say we all have to be best friends or buddies, but I feel like I want to be able to be like, oh, I'm having a birthday party and everybody comes and everybody talks to each other and they get to know each other. And I'm not saying you have to be best friends or like friends really after that, but like have a conversation. And I feel like a lot of my friends don't want to do that. Well, this certain friend doesn't want to do that. And then it's just kind of like, okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm evolving somewhat, but I feel like my current space, I don't know, I feel stagnant, and then I keep returning back to these places of feeling stagnant with like friendships. And I don't know, I've tried Bumble, I've tried Tinder to try to make friends, and it never really works. I mean, I did meet this group on Bumble, but that's really like a one-off for me. And like there was this one girl I tried to hang out with, but I forgot to text her back, but she seems really cool. I feel like sometimes I do feel intimidated by other people, and I am looking for like a specific, which sounds weird, but I really am looking for like a specific type of friend, and I think I'm valid in choosing that. I don't want, no offense, but I'm like kind of over the like white woke friendships. I've had friendships like that, and it just ended up like they're kind of racist, and I don't really fuck with that. Um, I don't want to live with somebody and try to be friends. If I live with roommates again, I'm just setting the boundary. We're not friends. I just live here. You live here. We don't have to talk. That's really it. We can say whatever and talk about what we need to do. That's it. Won't be friends with roommates again. Terrible idea. um, and like everybody's like, you just have to go outside and make friends. And it's like, I go outside and I go shopping and I like try to go to different events. It's just so awkward because I don't know these people and I don't know what to say. And I'm like, what to talk about? How's the day? How's the weather? It's so just weird. But I've been trying to and go out of my comfort zone, which I feel like is okay. I didn't die, so. But it's hard to feel like a connection because I feel like a lot of people already have their other friend groups and they like had those friends for years and they're like cemented together. And I, who has a lot of trauma, I don't like, I'll connect with people, but I really in like my mind know like we're really not that close, or like we're really not as deep as friends, and then I'll start to like disappear, and then they're like, what's going on? And I'm like, I can't. And it's just like the communication part I'm not good at. And I'm not saying I'm like the greatest friend either. It's just I want friendship. I want to work on it, but I feel like a lot of my friendships, sounds terrible, aren't worth working on. I know you, and I know what it's like, and I just don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I can be 100% myself, and then you can be 100% yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like I can't be 100% myself and I have to like hide things so that you can be 100% yourself, or else you have to feel like you have to hide something about yourself or do something specifically, and I can be up to for me to be 100% myself. I don't want that anymore. I want to have friendships where we can both be authentic about whatever, anything, and we're still friends and we can talk about things and really say emotions about how we feel, and it's just not do this like people pleasing thing. And that's just really hard, especially with new people. And I want like deep friendships, and I know there's different types. I know there's like close friends and I guess acquaintances, and people like try to put all these categories on friendship, but I don't know, it's just hard to think about. um like, what do you do? Like, if you go to a concert and you talk to somebody, like, am I asking you for your number? Like, I don't want you to seem like a creep. Or this is just like a conversation I've been having with my therapist a lot, just about like community and friends, because I feel like I don't have a very strong community. I'm working very hard to try to build that up this year, but it's really hard to build community when you're just like surrounded by like older people or people who really don't get you, and everybody's like make friends at work, but it's like those people don't really understand you. And then it's like you come home, and then you don't like the friends you talk to, not really anything. Like, I don't know, maybe I just need to like get past this block of feeling like I'm not good enough to have good friendships, because I am and deserving. It's how do I get there? Ugh. What do you do? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's so hard, and I just want friends to just go out. Like, I want to go look cute and go listen to music and shake my ass, and then go to another bar and drink and have a little, time. Do stuff that I probably will not be like, why did I do that in the morning? I know this sounds like TV show stuff, but I literally can like see it. I know these things are not just in TV shows. Like, I know it's a reality, and I know I could experience it. I just feel like I'm so closed off. But that's because I feel like I have to be closed off, because when I'm being really myself, everybody is just like, oh, whoa. And it makes me feel really uncomfortable. And then I just revert back into what I was before. It's hard. And I'm like, am I just going to like be alone forever? And I really don't want to do that, because I already feel like relationships are down the drain. That can be a whole nother video. But what do you do? Like, you just start talking to everybody at like all these events? Do you just, I just don't know. I can't. I feel like I've worked so hard to like become stable as far as like mental. And I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. Like, I still work it, but I feel like I'm getting to a point where I can't heal or work on myself anymore alone. And I'm starting to realize that the people around me aren't really resonating with where I'm trying to go. And that's a really hard thing to realize, and also really lonely. But I'm also struggling to not find replacements, but to fill up that other space. And I just don't know what to do with that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, should I just like get a part-time job? To just meet people? Like, what do I need to do. I just don't know. This life is just lonely and sucks sometimes. And I feel like not enough people talk about that. I feel like people are like, yeah, it's lonely, but they don't talk about why it's lonely. It's lonely because you feel like you see all these other people having friends and groups. It's lonely because you've had trauma. And for me, it's because I've had trauma. I've never really known how to be close friends. I've had to move, which made me feel like I'll never see people again. It's just a lot. And it makes me like worried. So I'm like, who's going to be there for me when I'm like 80? Am I going to just be like no friends? And that's scary for me because I don't want that. But I feel like either I'm holding myself back or else it's just like this time. I don't really know. I'm confused. But maybe one day I'll figure it out. But right now I'm just going to continue to try to go to random events and just keep presenting myself as I am. Try not to have like so much of a bitch face all the time. I feel like my face is like resting bitch face. Like, this is even if I was like, but it's literally just because like I have social anxiety, so that doesn't really help anything. So I really don't know, guys. If you guys have any tips on like how to make friends, I've looked at all the Reddit things, by the way. I've looked at Reddit. There are other people experiencing this, but I feel like a lot of their solutions are just go to things. And then I'm like, okay, I go to the thing. Now what? I don't know. It's hard. But that's all I have to say for today, guys. Bye. Oh, actually, leave me a comment down below. What are you doing to make friends or find community right now? You can leave that down below because I've heard volunteering, which I haven't tried yet, so I might try to do that. But let me know down below what you guys are doing. Okay. Bye.